Yo, what is going on, everybody? It's your boy Get the Bag, and we back with another fire video. So first thing I want to say is, we in year 2022. Hopefully have everybody had a great New Year's, Christmas, and all that stuff. Now it's back to getting this trading and everything else going, right? So today we're gonna go over supply and demand zones, right? The first thing you want to do is, of course, always look on a higher time frame to understand which direction the market is trending in, right? The first example I'm gonna give you are supply zones, right? Supply zones, you want to look for supply zones when the market is trending down, right? When the market is going in this direction, right? You want to look for the last up candle, right? Before a previous break of structure, right? So as we can see, let me zoom in a little bit. Right here, this black candle is my bullish candle. You draw the whole body, including the wick. Let me make this red. Okay, you want to look for that and a break of previous structure, like so the break of the previous structure, which is right here, right here, right? On a nice solid break of this low to make a new lower low, right? And it came down here. Now you want to wait for price to reach back to your zone, right here, right? When it get back here, you want to look for some sort of candle confirmation, and this way you will enter the trade and put stop loss above this zone right here, right? And as we can see, price push back down. Now let's get rid of this real quick. Now this also is a supply zone right here, because this push this initial push broke this previous structure right here, so we had another break of structure right here. Let's do it like this so I don't confuse y'all with the arrow going this way. There we go. So this initial push broke this previous structure and created a new low. It wasn't as of a big push as this one was of a break, but it still was a break of structure, right? Now you want to draw this zone up, and sometimes it takes a while to get back to these zones, but it's fine. If you have these zones marked up on the chart, you know what to do when you reach these zones with candlestick confirmation. So as we can see right here, we had a nice 1, 2, 3 engulfing right here. 1, 2, 3 engulfing, right? Bearish engulfing right there. And this would be the second trade. You will enter the trade on the engulfing candles, stop loss right here, and you'll take your initial take profit to the the previous low, right? All the way down here, or even further, however you want to do it, right? So this would have been a nice 3 risk to reward ratio. And this pretty much, that's really all it is when it comes to supply zones. You want to look for a previous break of structure, right? Know that the market is trending downwards first, actually. Then look for the previous break of structure and look for the last up candle before a big push to the downside that pretty much violated the previous low, right? Now let's see if we can find a demand example. Hold on one second. I know it's one. Okay, so now we see we trending upwards. You could literally see that we're going up. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Something like this. I see 2 areas. Okay, so when it's demand, you look for demand zone, look for the market to be trending upwards, right? And you want to look for the last down candle before previous push to the current push to the upside, right? So we can see this blue candle, which is my bearish candles. Let's make this zone blue. Okay, we can see this push broke this previous structure right here. So we had to break a structure right here. All right. All right. Now this push violated this and created a new higher high, right? So we want to wait for price to reach and hit our zone with some sort of confirmation. So as we can see, price did hit our zone with a fat wick rejection. You could have entered on this candle, or you could have waited for it to break this candle, and you would have entered your position. Let's say if it was on this candle, stop loss under the zone and take profit right here, or higher, however you want to set your take profit. And usually with supply and demand, you do get better on it, depending on what time frame. Like, you know, if you're a scalper, you get better risk to reward trades, in my opinion. And okay, so now we're gonna go to the next example, right? So as we can see, this zone kind of carried all the way out. Sometimes supply and demand zones can be used twice, like more than once. It's usually valid one time, but sometimes in rare cases it can be twice. But in this case, it was twice, right? So as we can see, price came right back to the zone. It made a 1, 2, 3 bullish engulfing right here, which is beautiful confirmation right there. Let's make this blue. And you would enter your trade on this engulfing candle, stop loss under previous wick, and then take profit would have been, you know, somewhere up here, you know, targeting, you know, previous highs and some sort of resistance or anything like that. So as we can see, this was nice. 2 nice trades, barely any drawdown on any of them. That's another thing I like about supply and demand zones. And I mean, that's pretty much it, guys. When it comes to supply and demand zones, you have to wait and be patient for price to reach your zone, okay? If price come to your zone and you get no sort of confirmation or don't respect the zone and the body closes below here, you're not entering. You would just pretty much wait until the next available chance for you to be able to trade, okay? That's another thing. If you guys want to be profitable in trading, you have to get your psychology level and your FOMO, all of that in order. Even if you have the best strategy, you have to get that in order. But that's it. GTB, you know we're going to be dropping more videos this week. 2022, we about to see big things, all right? Hopefully everybody be a successful trader. And that's it. GTB, we out. Let's go. Let's get it.